Hi everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you for your support for the Kagehina series. And now I hope you will like the side story that will focus on Bokuaka. Let's now start part 1. Akashi is a second-year college student at Tokyo University. He is a literature major. Thankfully class is done for the day. I still have many things to do. Being part of the editorial staff for the school paper is not easy. We have so many things to do every day. Akashi immediately went out of the classroom so he can go buy an onigiri at the cafeteria. But before he could even step outside the classroom, someone called him. Akashi, wait. Akashi turned around to see who called him, and it's his blockmate that he is not close with. Yes? Mickey and I would like to ask you something. Okay. What is it? We've heard that you're doing an interview on Bokuto. And we want to know some personal details about him that you've known of. We're a big fan of him and you know he is very hot. This is the 8th time that someone asked me about Bokuto. And until now I don't know how to decline them in a good way. I'm sorry I can't disclose any information that I've learned from Bokuto. Especially that you're asking for is his personal details. I suggest you wait for the release of the school magazine at the end of the school year. We can't wait for the school year to end. Please Akashi, we will treat you something, just give us some details about Bokuto. I'm sorry, I really can't. How about this? Give us just one detail about him or his mobile number. They are so persistent. Among all those who ask me, they're the first one who keeps on insisting. Okay, fine. I'll write it in a paper so no one will hear me say something to you. Akashi took out his notepad and ripped one page. He wrote one detail about Bokuto so that the two girls will stop bothering him. Here you go. And please open it once I'm out of the classroom already. Oh my gosh. Thank you Akashi. We will definitely treat you something. No thank you. I still need to go somewhere. Okay, we will treat you next time. Akashi didn't bother to reply to what the girl said to him. He just wants to go out of the classroom before they could open the paper he gave to them. They will definitely get mad at me. Akashi was already at the hallway when the two girls went out of the classroom and shouted to him. What is this Akashi? We already know this. Are you kidding me? Akashi hurriedly ran to the cafeteria so that the two girls won't follow him. Akashi laughed the moment he arrived at the cafeteria. I can't believe I did that to them. They asked me one detail about Bokuto so I gave them an honest answer to it. I wrote, Bokuto plays volleyball. Akashi stopped laughing when he noticed that many people were looking at him. Ever since he agreed to do an interview on Bokuto, people kept on looking at him and talking to him. He is the type of person who wants to keep a low profile and doesn't want to attract a lot of attention. If only I didn't agree to this interview, I would have a normal university life like last year. Akashi went to the food stall to buy an onigiri. Akashi loves onigiri to the point that he will buy one every time his classes for the day ends. Eating onigiri helps me forget the tiring day I had. Akashi was eating happily when someone he knew covered his eyes from the back. Guess who? Akashi knew who that person already from his smell and voice. I know it's you Bokuto. Wow, I'm impressed. Yes, I could tell by your smell and loud voice. Wow, I'm really impressed Akashi. It's like you know me already. It's not true, I'm just observant. I don't know why he smells so good even though he has been practicing volleyball for hours. And you really can't deny the fact that he is very loud and lively. Akashi noticed that some girls were looking at them. And of course it's because of Bokuto. Who wouldn't get swayed seeing the star player of Tokyo University in front of them? Why are you here anyways? Many people are looking at you and shouldn't you be practicing? Practice is already done. And I'm here because you said yesterday that at 4 p.m. we'll continue the interview. But I told you yesterday to wait at the gymnasium because I'll be the one who'll go there. I don't want you to wait for me and our practice ended earlier. It's still 3:45 p.m. Anyways, how did you know I was here? Because you love to eat onigiri. How did you know that? Every time you go to the gymnasium, you always bring a plastic full of onigiri. Akashi was embarrassed. He didn't expect for Bokuto to notice that. There's 4 cafeterias here in the university. How did you know I was here? You love the onigiri here the most. I keep seeing you here, and from the interviews we had, I've also started to learn more about you, Akashi. I didn't expect that from him. He was always the childish type. I feel like the more I get to know Bokuto, the low profile I wanted is slowly drifting away. It all started because I was tasked, more like I was forced to do an interview on Bokuto. Flashback. Akashi, I have a favor to ask you. Yes, Sato-sensei? What is it? Do you know Bokuto Kotaro? His name is familiar, but I don't know him. Really? He is quite famous here in the university. Yes, Sato-sensei. What about him? You see, Akashi, one section in our school magazine features the outstanding and remarkable students in our university, including our star athletes. Bokuto is our star player in volleyball. He has been receiving offers from different V-League divisions to play for them after he graduates. Next year will be his last year here in our university. What do you want me to do? I want you to do an interview on him covering all his games for this school year. Also all the details about him, including what he likes or prefers. Sato-sensei, I'm already covering the robotics team. I know, but I want you to be the one who'll be covering this one. Why me, sensei? You can ask the other members. You're one of my outstanding students, Akashi, and I trust you. You're the only one who is capable of doing this. But I don't know much about sports, sensei. You could ask Yui. She's a big sports fan. It's perfect for her. She's already covering the basketball and swim team. I'm sorry, sensei, but I'm going to decline. Akashi, you're the only one who could do this. After your last article with the robotics team, I will task Mahito to cover the robotics team so that you can focus on Bokuto. I rather stick with the robotics team, sensei. I promise you'll receive something from this, Akashi. I'll make sure to really put a good impression of you in your resume. I can contact my friends in the industry for you to apply after you graduate. It will be worth it. Sensei's offer is good, but I'm not sure if I can do it. Are you sure, sensei? Yes, Akashi. I'm true to my words. Then it's a deal. That's good. You can start after your last article with the robotics team. I know your work will be remarkable. Okay, sensei. Thank you. End of flashback. Akashi? Akashi? Hello? Are you okay? Yes. Sorry about that. It's fine. You paused for like 5 minutes. I was worried. I'm fine. I was just thinking about something. Oh, okay. Akashi, will you go out with me? Huh? What did you say? I said, will you go out with me? Is he serious? He wants to go out with me. You want to go out with me? Yes. You will really love the place. I really thought that what he meant was he wants to date me. Ooh. You want us to go somewhere? Yes. But what about the interview? We can have it there. I'll wait for you to finish eating. I know how childish Bokuto is. What is he up to now? End of part 1. That's it for part 1. This is a side story, so it's okay if you won't watch the Kagehina series. Thank you.